It might be wet, but it's still very picturesque. This 240-acre dairy farm just a few miles from Wickham has nearly 250 milking cows. But the farmer says the landscape and his livelihood are being blighted by fly tipping.
Well, we find out in the countryside that the worst thing that happens to us in our local area is that we get a lot of fly-tipped rubbish. Basically, it's a lot of rubbish from the towns, which is sort of sofas, televisions and builders' waste seem to be dumped out where we are. Very often they dump it in gateways, farm gateways, entrances, so we have very restricted access or no access to the fields to carry out our jobs.
As well as being an eyesore, farmers here say fly tipping can have big impacts on their businesses. Bulky goods left on roadsides or even in the middle of roads can block access to the farms, and so their ability to get to their animals. Dumped asbestos can be dangerous for livestock. Andrew Mallion says he finds large amounts of rubbish dumped near his farm about once a fortnight.
It annoys us, but people are getting away with dumping rubbish out here. Yeah, it is annoying. Yeah.
Fly tipping is illegal and carries a maximum penalty of up to £50,000 in fines and a 2-year prison sentence. Hampshire Constabulary say they don't deal with fly tipping as it's a council issue. And if rubbish is dumped in gateways or on private property, it becomes the landowner's responsibility to get rid of it. Winchester City Council, who are responsible for this area, say they've employed a fly tip specialist who investigates all reports. They added the delay in moving some fly tips is because they may contain dangerous materials such as asbestos. They said that between April and December of last year, they investigated 35 cases, of which 25 resulted in no further action. They issued 1 fixed penalty notice, had 2 successful prosecutions, and have 3 pending court attendances. Investigations into other cases are ongoing. But farmers say more needs to be done.
It is certainly a crime, so you'd thought they would be more interested in dealing with it. I'd like to see them sort of pick these vehicles up in transit, carrying the rubbish, so that they can be caught before they dump the rubbish. There must be some sort of way they can sort of recognise who's doing it.
And the public have a role to play as well. The advice for people getting rid of bulky household items or building materials is to make sure they're using a reputable waste disposals contractor. Charlotte Briere-Edney, that's Solent.